you're not going to believe this. I'm just outside the House Judiciary Committee, and actually, I got a guy here who wants to say hi. Hold on. Take a picture with you real quick. I'm doing an Insta Live right now. You're on an Insta Live, but I'll get back to it in a second. Hop in. Awesome. Yeah, thanks to you guys. Of course, thank you. All right. House Judiciary Committee right now. You're not going to believe this. I'm stunned that I have to tell you this. Republicans just voted, every single one of them, to allow Donald Trump to deport U.S. citizens. Not like deport unlawful, violent immigrants. No. They just voted in our committee to allow Donald Trump to deport U.S. citizens. That's where this is going. They just voted to allow that. I've never thought I would see this before. I never thought it would come to this, but that's where we are.
All right, shalom, Akim. Shalom. Oh, boy. All right, so this is your brother Zakar Yahawah. I branched out here in Williamsport, Pennsylvania, you know what I'm saying, doing a quick lesson, you know what I'm saying, during my break, all right, which I ain't got a lot of time, you know what I'm saying, but, you know, I had to do this, you know what I'm saying, can't wait, you know what I'm saying, gotta feed the sheep, you know what I'm saying, gotta warn the people, man, because this is it, all right, this is it. So before I get started, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah Bahashem Yahawashi, Bahashem Yahawashi. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well and who teach well. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. All right. So it's about to be go time, man. All right. It's about to be go time. All the things that we've been warning you about, you know what I'm saying, beginning with our apostles, bishops, and elders on down. You know what I'm saying? It's about to be go time, man. It's about to get hot and heavy. You see what I'm saying? You know, these jokers have now officially given your boy Trump the go-ahead to detain, you know what I'm saying, to detain U.S. citizens, all right? So all of this, you know, this back and forth, you know what I'm saying, talking about debates, you know what I'm saying, ain't no time for no debates, man. Shit is about to start popping off. You see what I'm saying? All these scoffers and mockers, you know what I'm saying, who constantly got our names in their mouth and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Keep talking about the Hebrew Israelites and whatnot, man. Prophecy is speaking. All right? Prophecy is speaking. You see what I'm saying? While you sitting here, while these coon-ass niggas up in these churches, you know what I'm saying, is trying to protect Esau, Edom, you know what I'm saying? These jokers, these Edomites is about to show you what it is. You see what I'm saying? They're about to show you what it is, man. You see what I'm saying? So let's get some precepts. Bear with me. All right, this is Amos chapter 8, verse 11. It reads, "Behold, the days come, saith Yahweh power, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of Yahweh." Verse 12, "And they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord Yahweh and shall not find it." All right. Why are these jokers making all this, you know, all this, these moves, right? Why are they making these moves now? And the way they're doing it and how fast they're doing it. You look at how fast they're moving. They're doing it because a couple reasons. All right. The prophets are on the scene, as we just read, you know what I'm saying, there's going to be a famine of the word. All right, so the prophets is on the scene. They've is reached the gates of the nobles. They're tired of us speaking. That's why you got all these jokers coming out of the woodwork talking about, you know what I'm saying, why I left the Hebrew Israelite cult and this and that and so on and so forth, you know what I'm saying? All right. This is why you got all these jokers in these churches keep mentioning us. You see what I'm saying? All right. That's one hand of it. All right. But on the other hand, you also have the people, all right, the people that's about to respond to what's coming, you know, what's coming down the pipe concerning these terrorists, man. All right. This is why you see all these draconian measures being put in place, you know what I'm saying? Because they're preparing for the reaction of the people. You know what I'm saying? Remember, Hegelian dialect, problem, reaction, solution. They're waiting for they're giving you the problem. All right. The whole plan was to tear down this economy, and your boy Trump is doing that. You see what I'm saying? As he was commanded to do, as he was put in place and given the mission or the objective to do, he's doing that. All right. So that's the problem. Now he's waiting for the reaction. They're waiting for the reaction, the response from the people. You see what I'm saying? When the shelves is empty, when there's no food, no water, no provisions, and nothing comes from China, nothing comes from Canada, nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Nowhere. All right, that's going to be the reaction. They're going to wait for the looting. They're going to wait for the riots. They're going to wait for the sedition among men. You know what I'm saying? And then they're going to bring the solution. All right, and the solution is going to begin with bloodbath. All right, it's going to begin with a bloodbath, man. All right. They're gonna wait for the people to start to off themselves. They're gonna wait. Them shelves is gonna be empty. They're gonna watch the people eat each other. They're gonna watch the people destroy each other. You see what I'm saying? Then it's time for the solution, and the solution is gonna be, behind the barrel of a gun. All right, and they're AI robots and all these different things, you know what I'm saying? All these toys that they done gathered together for this time, you know what I'm saying? And they got it all coordinated. That's why you seeing all these blackouts happening everywhere, you know what I'm saying? In Puerto Rico, in Europe, you know what I'm saying? France, Spain, Portugal. All right, this is why you're seeing all this stuff happening. All right, they're getting ready for the grand finale. You see what I'm saying? Let's get this real quick. Bear with me. All right, this is 2 Esdras 15 and verse 15. It reads, "For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh." It's coming. All right, it's close. It's close. No more talk. No more. Hebrew Israelites. We gotta combat these jokers. You know what I'm saying? Christian apologists and all that. Nah, man. Nah, that time's over. You see what I'm saying? That time is over. All right. All the debates, all the gimmicks, all the this and that. You know what I'm saying? All these false prophets talking. That's gonna be stopping real soon. It's gonna be stopping. You see what I'm saying? The mark of the beast is this, is that. It's sin. It's sleeping with white women. It's an embargo. All that shit is about to come to an end, man. For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. When you start seeing the bullets flying and the bodies dropping, all right, ain't gonna be time for no more debates, man. Ain't no more debates. The only thing that's gonna be happening, all right, the only thing that's gonna be left is whether or not you got the truth, whether or not you know this, you know what the will of the Lord is. Whether or not you've been listening to the true prophets, and you've been listening to the song, the correct doctrine, and you've been dancing to that tune. That's all that's gonna matter. You see what I'm saying? The faith that you built up. Right? Continue verse 16. "For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power." All right, that's going to be the reaction to the problem. All right. Continuing on, it says that a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. This is going to be the solution to that reaction to that problem. You see what I'm saying? Deporting people, detaining people. You see what I'm saying? We told y'all they was going to use the northern kingdom, the northern tribes. They was going to use you Jakes to implement this plan. You see what I'm saying? They was going to use you Israelites to implement this plan. And now the plan is set in place. You see what I'm saying? Verse 18, "For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid." All right, and men shall be afraid, man. Let me see something real quick. Verse 19. It reads, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword, and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. This thing is coming, man. All right, this thing is coming. The inevitable crash, the inevitable collapse. All right, the inevitable blackouts. Okay, how this is going to affect everything. It's going to affect the hospitals. It's going to affect it's going to affect the stores. All right, the full storehouses shall be found empty, man. You know what I'm saying? All right, it's only a matter of time. You see, that's why we're seeing all these things being put in place. And you heard that dude. You heard him. He said every single last one of those Republicans voted for that bill to pass. Every last one of them voted for it. You see what I'm saying? So that goes to let you know, all you MAGA jokers out there who think that this is just about a bunch of niggas and spiggers being dealt with. Nah, man. Nah. You see what I'm saying? This is about you. This is about everybody. You see? But they needed to play on the hatred of these Edomites, man. You see? Because if it was under any other premise, they would not play that game. You see what I'm saying? They wouldn't have allowed it. All right? But because it's you jakes that's on the forefront of these legislations and whatnot, and they show you violent jokers from Venezuela and whatnot. You see what I'm saying? And they play on the anger and the rage from these Edomites, man. All right? This is how they was able to sneak this thing in. You see what I'm saying? So they don't give a damn if their freedoms and their liberties is being stripped away right before their eyes. You know what I'm saying? They don't care. Because in their mind, oh, this all right. They're just going after them niggas, man. They're just going after those black and brown people. Yeah, okay. All right. You see what I'm saying? And that's why the scriptures say what it says, that there shall be sedition among men. All right. And they're not gonna regard their kings, princes, course of their actions gonna be standing in their power, because they're gonna realize when it's too late that your boy Trump was never about none of you jokers out here. You see? And this is what the prophets was warning about. So I'm gonna cut that there, man. I pray this lesson was edifying to the elect of the nation of Israel. This has been your brother Yahawah, branched out here in Williamsport, Pennsylvania. In closing, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahawah Bahashem Yahawashi, Bahashem Yahawadah. All right. Shalom.